Good morning, everybody. Episode 35. And our plan is to beat 35 miles. So yes, today's mission is to beat my all-time distance record, which at the minute is, I'm gonna say 35. I think it might be 37, but we're episode 35, so let's just say it's 35. And we're going for 40 miles. So I've got a nice map planned out. We're heading obviously to Manvers. I want to get some breakfast first because it's that direction towards Doncaster. Manvers, quick cuppa, maybe a sarnie if I feel like it. On towards Conisbrough. From Conisbrough to the south of Doncaster, and then up towards Lakeside, and then Lakeside kind of back over the top, and then back towards Harlington, then home. So I've got two versions of this map planned. One is a 40 miler to do basically the bare minimum to get 40 miles, and the other one is 45 miles, which I'm not very optimistic about, but we'll see how I'm feeling when I get to a certain point. If I do the 45 miler, it means that I'm not doing any track twice. You know, it's like a figure 8 shape, and it's all unique route. So that seems optimal to me, but we'll see. I'm going away for a fair few days next week, so it would be nice to get back at a reasonable time and then take my missus out for a bit. We'll see how we get on though. I need to beat this goal, so yes, mile 1, we're off. It might be a bit more jump cutty between locations than normal, because according to Strava, it's going to take me almost 5 hours to do this ride. I don't know about you, but I'd either have to make a feature film out of it or cut a lot out. So we'll see anyway. Push comes to shove, I can always do a part 1, part 2. Split it over a week, we'll see. Anyway. Morning, you okay?
I am, yeah.
Good. Oh, cheers. I've got a new attachment for my bike. And it's one of those like Garmin twist things, you know, for locking your phone on. But I'm not locking my phone. I am locking my drone. So it's in between my legs at the minute. You'll not be able to see, but it's to stop me having to fanny around getting my drone in and out of my bag. So I should, in all theory, be able to just twist. Is this going to work? Twist. Look at that. Drone, yes. Then when I'm done, it's going to take some getting used to, but twist back on. Done. Drone's away. Oh, I did that pretty quickly. And it's right in between my legs, so nice. Everything's charged, batteries all good, drone all good, memory cards emptied, microphone full, power bank full, bike battery full, all the fullness. So let's just go for it. Oh. That's a good test. My drone just fell straight off. First little bump gone. I might not have attached it right, to be fair. Oh no, I did. Maybe I'll just leave it in the bag for a little bit till it sticks properly. I can always pop to a little shop and get some super glue and try that if it does it again. But I'll go with some speed then, and if that had fell off, that probably would have. I've got my case on the front anyway, so maybe it should have hopefully protected the lens, but yeah, you never know. Right, I'll keep it in the bag while it sticks. I did only put it on for about 10 minutes before I set off, so maybe it's just not had time to seal, like the adhesive or whatever. Anyway, shut up. So, Manvers Cafe opens at 8:30, so should take about half an hour. Pretty much exactly to get there. Perfect. Then Manvers all the way to Donny. So originally the plan were to go to Doncaster Tap. I've been to that place loads of times. It's a really nice little brewery tap. Tried to get there for lunch, went like 12 o'clock when it opens. And I'm just gonna, I think and I feel I'm gonna be there way earlier than that. So we'll wing it and see what we're like time-wise, but chances are I'll end up just going to the draft house, or whatever it's called, draftsman in the railway. Probably like more variety craft anyway. So yeah, have a couple, then straight home. I just finished editing the Uber Stand episode yesterday, last night, before I watched the new Jurassic World movie. We'll skim straight past that because it's not worth a second more of my time. So yeah, it were really good, and I can't believe although it weren't a proper crash, I did kind of fall, and it was pretty funny. It did suck at the time. It felt painful, but yeah, I'm glad I got it on drone. Yeah, I quite like the episode there. A lot of nice scenery. It would have been nice to spend a bit more time at Uber Stand, but my bike, I couldn't be arsed chaining it up after I did that massive hill, so I just left it at the side of the road. It was nice enough, to be fair. I was just quick in and out, but it would have been good to spend a bit more time there. Help. Of course not. I'm a road biker. I don't have to say hello to anybody. Maybe they don't say anything like hello or morning or anything like that, because opening the mouth might, remove some of the aerodynamic silkiness from the Leica and the, dome-shaped heads and all that. I don't know, weird. Open your mouth for like a fraction of a second, like, oh, the drag, my world record, no. It's funny, I cut a little bit of my episode the other day out because I was talking about I'd lost a subscriber or something, and I was wondering who it were. Anyway, I cut it because it just sounded like I was moaning fart. In the end, I was just like, great, it is what it is. But maybe it is actually a road biker. Maybe a road biker subbed, and we're just like, yeah, screw this guy. Disrespecting roadies. I'm not disrespecting all roadies. Some of them said hello, and it was amazing. But 99% of you are rude. Anyway, enough about you. Let's go. My bike hasn't made that grinding noise for a while. I've not changed anything or done anything, so it's either fixed itself or it's broke even more. Anyway, I'm glad about that. There used to be like a Thomas tank engine installation there when I was a kid. Like 2 water tanks or water towers or whatever they are, and they're painted as, I think it was Thomas and Percy. Every now and again you'll see posts from like vintage Barnsley or something, and they'll have like old photos from back in the day. Like the iconic roundabout that used to be in Alhambra or Manza Market or whatever, and that weird mushroom seating bench in the centre of town. All them little things are just like, hey, good old times. Particularly like 90s and early 2000s and stuff, but obviously there's photos that goes back decades and decades and decades, but yeah, obviously I'm only 30 odd, so I'll not recognise any of those. Oh, I realise that we're riding towards the sun as well. Well, I think Donny's more that way, but we are, at the minute, it's probably like really washed out, so sorry about that, but not much I can do. I did try putting an ND filter on this camera to obviously reduce the light, and then you can set the ISO to auto, but as you'll remember, the warp stabilizer just doesn't work unless you've got enough shutter speed. If it can't calculate, if it's only like taking a frame every 60th of a second, as opposed to every 120th or every 200th of a second, there's not enough data for it to calculate between the frames and where it should stabilise, so it just ends up being that really wobbly, wavy, shitty looking mess. Obviously I wanted the ND filter on so I could have the frame rate at 60 and the shutter speed at 120, so we could get a really nice natural motion blur instead of that like sharp shuttery almost like PowerPoints, like feeling when you're looking at stuff, especially when you're moving fast. Anything's close by, like that leaf. Did it do it? Probably not. Anyway, shut up, Josh. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah, you made me laugh at that Phil the other day, arsehole. Funny that, me and Jess are actually working on a project for TEDx. Morning. We're doing like loads of branded PowerPoints and animated stuff and some merch goodie bags and prints and stuff like that. So it's been a good job at the minute. Plenty to do. I want to get a cuppa and or a sandwich and a sandwich and sit by a lake. Whew. Very pretty. I bet your guys can't see a thing. Oh, typical. I said it, didn't I? What, 5 minutes ago? The bike's not made that sound in ages and it's just done it now. The guy's sitting like a bit chained, but I think it's motor. Sounds like an electronic grind more than like a mechanical. Does that even make sense? I think it does to me. Anyway, bro clock. Do this. Dude. Look at these guys swimming. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So this is my little thing that I put on. And then when I'm ready, I put my drone in, lock it, and it just sits there. I'll show you in a bit. Look at this. Mega. Yeah, enjoyed that very much. A little bit of bypass to do now. We're coming back this way. This is where we'll come. If we do the longer one, we'll come. In fact, no, both ways. We'll come back that way. So we're all right. A little bit of bypass to do just to get to a different angle of Doncaster, so we can enter it from the bottom. Funny. Jess has just messaged me. She's finally on episode 14, so she's got a bit of catching up to do. But she's got to that bit where Phil B's talking about dog shit. Oh God, what a stupid conversation that were. I mean, it was an awesome ride. We were going for ages, but dude, so funny. Nice. Nice. Not enough paths like this in this world. Well, in this county. Well, in this town. Oh, you know how I feel about Canals. Whee. Oh, duckies just chilling. I think they're asleep still. Get up, you lazy sods. Come on. Nice, another new canal for me. I am ecstatic. You can hear it in my voice. Happiness consumes me. I think I need to go up here. Yep. Oh my God, there's a lorry chasing me. That was death incarnate. Yep. How do I get up there? Oh. Didn't he like that? Didn't he like that? Just as I thought, we were getting a little proud. There we go. Oh God. Hey up. This is very nice. Just hope it's all accessible by bike. That taste filled me up a little bit. Oh, look at this beast. We love a canal, don't we? Oh, we do. If I'm filming for 4 hours solid, 4.5 hours, potentially 5, this episode is going to be 1/4 of a terabyte. That is mind-blowing. I remember when I was a kid and you got like, I don't know, 200 kilobyte like memory cards and stuff for saves on games. I know, PS2, 4 megabytes, all that kind of stuff. And now I've got, my PC's got 12 terabytes and it's nearly all full. Unbelievable. Actually, no, I've got an 8 terabyte, two 2 terabytes, a 1 terabyte, and an extra 1 terabyte that's not plugged in at the minute. Mental. What's that, 15, 13? I can't remember, lost count, don't care. Canals too interesting. Cyclist dismount. I'm a rule breaker. Oh, this is mint. Mint, mint, mint. Little riverside townhouses, nice. Any hot tubs? Oh, yeah, one there. Any more? Nope, just the one. Attention dog walkers, pick up after your dogs. Attention dogs, grr, woof, bad dog. That was nice. Nice when local authorities can have a bit of humour. Garden bar by the lake. Oh dude, this is mint. You lucky sausages living down here. Unbelievable, Jeff. Morning, thank you. How do? Morning, mate. Morning. What a happy, see, that's what Canals does to people. It just makes you happy. I'm getting waves, I'm getting mornings, I'm getting helps, I'm getting all sorts. Top tip, live by a canal. I'm probably going to regret this, but the map tells me not to go that way, and it tells me to go that way over the bridge, but I don't want to, so I'm going to see if I can just carry on and cross a bit further down. It looks, according to the heat map, like there's some stuff going on. I can't see it being the end of the world. We are running parallel to where it's telling me over there, but I think that veers off somewhere that way. God knows. Anyway, we're just gonna cruise. Either way, we're going towards Donny, so it's not the end of the world. This is my last ride today for 8 days. No, I'm not going to do it Sunday. Balls to that. So it's probably been 9 days. That's painful. That 9 days. This is why I've done quite a few in a short space of time, because I've got to get some episodes prepped and ready for while I'm away and whatnot. I can't see me spending 5 days in a tent and then want to go home and ride on a bike, can you? Hard pass. Look at this, majestic. I'm not even going to bother with my drone because the sun is beaming in front of me, and again it'll be washed out shite. Once we turn a bit more eastward, we should be all right, but currently we're just blasting straight towards the sun. This has been glorious so far. I almost backed out of it. I almost like, yeah, I don't want to. I'll leave it. I'll do something else, and I'm so glad I have, because it's just gorge. Right, we're crossing here, and we're veering off to the left. To the left, to the left. No. Oh. This is going to be where I realise it was a mistake and it's full of nettles, and I've not brought my nettle shorts. I'm in my extra padded butt ones today because it's a lengthy excursion. And I need all the protection I can get. Haha, nice. $11 mile. Just over a quarter away. Oh, nice. Very nice. So I think we're near Conisbrough now, and I want to do this on a different ride to Conisbrough and back because I want to go up and visit the castle and all that stuff. Not going to do that today. It's already long enough. Yeah, it'd be cool to make a dedicated thing to Conisbrough and back, I think. Right, now what we got here? Hey, by gum. What is this? It's a bloody viaduct. I took the drone into manual mode just to fly it a little bit over this viaduct, and out of nowhere, massive gust of wind came and it just took it over there a little bit. But bear in mind, because I'm only connecting using the Wi-Fi on my phone, it's only got like a 20-meter range before it cuts out, and after that it'll just be like, where am I? What do I do? Hello. It's not very good in that mode. And oh Jesus, look at this. Jeff of unbelievableness. We're going under there later. We're going under there. Nice. So yeah, do you know how every time I go on a bike ride and I don't bring the thing that I need, and then the thing that I need is needed? Like, so for instance, I didn't bring my multi-tool and my back thing fell off, couldn't fix it. Didn't bring my pump for the first time, tyre flat. Well, today, I've not brought my drone bag because I am trying out this new attachment thing. So I've left my drone bag at home. What's in my drone bag? My spare propellers and my mini screwdriver. And I've just landed it then in some grass and it's just snapped one of the propellers a little bit. So I don't think I'm going to be able to fly too much. Dear. That viaduct was nice, very unexpected. And it has got me thinking why it's called a viaduct. Like, you've got aqueduct, so it's obviously the water bridge. Why viaduct? Is it to get you somewhere via something? Or is via Latin for something else, or Roman, or I don't know. I'm ready for a bit of a break, I think. I don't know where it's coming up though. What's this telling me? Oh, active minutes, as always. 600 active minutes. Is that this week, this year, this month, this? I don't know. The setting is off on my app. It's off on the watch. Why is it still telling me active minutes? I don't want to know. The only thing I wanted to vibrate for at any point in the day, phone calls, that's it. As regards as communication, no text, no WhatsApp, no Facebook and shit like that. Just phone calls and with 10,000 steps, that's it. I want nothing else. Go away. What am I on? 13 miles exactly. 20 mile an hour I'm going here. You're still keeping up with me. I jinxed it, didn't I? Just gonna have a quick look at what's up there. I'm not gonna ride that way, but I always like when I see cliff edges or whatever, it's always nice to get a little inspection. It is an empty field. Never mind. I think it's near Pastures Lodge though. Used to go there as a kid. Whee. Yep. Sharp brake. We're going to give my attachment a little go, so I'll show you what I mean. Come on. So I've got this little thing on here. It's for putting on your back of your mobile phone, but it feels pretty rock solid. Turn it off. Fold that boy up. So the idea is, I put this little thing on just to protect the camera in case it does drop, and then we twist it as I'm riding. We'll just go boom on at that angle, Oh, you idiot, I've stuck it wrong way around. I've stuck it that way. So the idea is anyway that it would go on like that, and I'd twist it that way, and my drone would just sit in there, problem free, and just do its thing. But yeah, it seems that the glue is not my friend, so the adhesive. So I will take it off when I get somewhere that's got super glue. Or I'll do it at home tonight, if not. Bit annoying, but oh well. I think what's actually causing me arse to, as much as I'm spending a lot of time sat back like that. Well, you know, I said that I'd brought everything fully charged. My one of my main DJI battery for my camera just died. Plugged one of my 2 spares in. 2% battery remaining. Sick. Fortunately, the other one is at 100, so I'll get at least an hour out of that while the other one fast charges. So only takes 30 minutes that though. So I put both on charge, so by the time this is dead, we should be all right. Top planning, as always, Joshua. Absolute mongoloid. Here's a question for you. So every episode, I license one piece of music and I loop it. And I try to loop it quite quietly, so it's not intrusive and annoying. It's just a gentle bit of beat or something just to fill the silence and give it a bit of ness. It's always something quite, like, not melancholy, but just chill. There's no like, it's just, you know, steady away. So, do any of you guys find it annoying that it's like the same the entire way through? Or do you think I should add like a couple of tracks in it just to mix it up? Or do you really not care? And if that's the case, nobody cares, nobody really notices, that's optimal, because it's the least amount of work. So, yeah, I would be interested to know if anybody's remotely asked. Oh God, car's gonna come. Here we go. Look at the state of that. Jesus. My God, people suck ass, honestly. Taxi man, airport, 70 quid return, 07 blah blah blah. I'm getting ready for either a coffee or a beverage. I know it's 10 a.m. Is it 10 a.m. on the dot? Yeah, it's 10 a.m. on the dot. I've been out for 2 hours. Doesn't feel like it, because I've been awake since 6, so it started to feel like early afternoon. Did some bike modifications this morning, had a nice brew, chilled for a bit, double checked my map and stuff. Steady away. I was looking at the DJI Osmo 360 that's just come out. Obviously a 360 action cam, you can just stick it wherever. You get front, well, you get all around recording. Then when you take it into the new DJI Studio app, you can obviously change your camera angle at any point and look at different bits. So if I do something flies over me, I can go, whoa, manually control it all. I think that would be cool. I don't know, I keep saying cool lately and it's really annoying me. Anyway, back to normal. I think the Osmo 360 could be really, really a really fun tool. I can't justify buying it at the minute. Just not got that kind of money. I think it's like 400 quid. But as soon as I get like an anonymous benefactor, like some rich guy was like, you know what? This biking guy is absolutely awesome. Then yeah, that's on my Christmas list. So thanks, mister. So I'm almost at 16 miles and that's what I usually do in a single ride. And I'm not even at my destination yet, which is Donny. So that's pretty good. Feeling pretty impressed so far. Obviously I've got loads more to do, but I'm torn between getting a coffee somewhere and sitting by the lakeside, or just riding around the lakeside and going straight to the train station to have a beer. It is Saturday. It's my first day off well, I did 12 days in a row. I know I keep talking about it, but it's been grim, absolutely grim. So I'm ready to chill. My bike ride today, I'm gonna go out tomorrow, well, out tonight for a bit of a chill. very lazy day tomorrow. I'm back out filming and doing other stuff on Monday. Working from home Tuesday. And then 5 days off. City. I'm not very excited about the little bit of city centre driving I've got to do in Donny. Probably going to get mugged or something, but I'll try my best to zoom, be on my way, don't leave it unchained anywhere. Don't be a general gullible idiot. Oh mate, can I have a go on your bike, pal? No, go away. Right, so this way a little bit, and then we're gonna visit Lakeside from the south, kind of do a little circle round it, and then back west toward Donny Centre, well, northwest. So yeah, I just kind of want to look at the actual Lakeside stuff. I've not been to Lakeside since the high days of the pandemic, when it was at its worst. Yeah, so when I was furloughed from work during the height of the pandemic, when you couldn't get tests to do at home, you had to go to like a test centre. So basically, I had know what to do. Wanted some extra money to save for a deposit for a house, so I went and got a job at Donny Council. And it was one of the first places to do like these testing units. And the only time I'd ever really do it, it would be at Exthorpe in Donny or Lakeside, when we got like this mobile unit. It was pretty cool. Some nice jobs, nice people that I worked with. Obviously, we're a time of crisis, but yeah. So we should be arriving at the lake here, and I can kind of do like a 270-degree arc all the way around the edge. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to. Oh my God, moo cows. Hey up! Ah, moo cows, 2 rides in a row. All right. Wow, denied. Not a single one's turning to say hello. Right, bands of cows are better anyway. Yeah, you heard me. Bless them, still cute as all. Right, let's have a little bez. No fishing, okay. Just looking for signs to make sure you're not allowed to bike or not, but I ain't seen any, so fine. Yeah, never been around here. Obviously I've been near the shopping area bit over there. That's where we're going, so. On Google Maps it looks like there's a bit of an island, this east side. I don't know if I can ride on it or not, but I'm gonna try my best. Might be closed to public, not sure. It looked like the heat map were a bit lit up, so yeah, over here, this little bridge thing. Imagine doing a lap of this every morning before work. Whee, steady away. Can't get any speed like, but. Nah, it's too windy to fly my drone, unfortunately. It would guarantee end up in the water. So I'm not gonna even bother. You know what? I don't know if it's green or actually clean, but it looks pretty decent, this water. I can see the bottom anyway. Nice. Well, first dead end, so cool. Now, my original plan were we're going to go to that Effie's or whatever it's called, coffee house near Lakeside Shopping Centre, and get a cuppa and one-hand it all the way over here, but you know what? I don't want to. I'm just carry on a bit. I might sit somewhere. There's a subway around here somewhere, I think. Oh, there's. Look at this baby. Ah, nice. You know what? This is as good a spot as any to have a minute. It's actually rather nice. Not a bad view here at all. Bit windy like, but yeah, it's awesome. So we're gonna be biking all the way around edge there, back over to, I don't know, over there somewhere, I think. And then, no, it's more that way. Yeah, up that hill behind them trees and then towards Donny Centre. So yeah, we might as well get back and move on. Let's do this. Right, I have to figure out where I'm going. No, not going up that. Big hill, looks enticing, not happening. Another one, nope. Keeping my incline to a minimum. Town centre. It's not a town anymore, it's a city. That's not where my map says, but I'm gonna go this way. This is a bike sign. Cut a bit of bypass off, I think. Either way, if I get back to mine and I'm not at 40 miles, I'm just gonna go around in a circle until I am. Job done. Now I think on my last ever shift, I came here after, is it Salutation, whatever it's called? Came here for a pint with Jack who I was working with the day. Very nice. Yeah, what this? Wow. Anyway, I'm a bit more optimistic about all this because there's this red road like there were earlier, so we're good. I'm just gonna have to stick to the rules of the road. It's been like 5 minutes. I wonder if it's permanently red because of that is. Light's green over there. Foot bike. I'm just gonna go for it, yeah. Oh, it's all closed off, for God's sake. So Doncaster Tap's on left, but it's not open yet. It's not open for a while, actually, another hour, till 11 o'clock. So I'm gonna go straight to train station, I think. And have a swift one there. Oh, this is cool. This red, I don't know, just a little red path it's meant. It wants me to go straight forward, but I like this red road, so I'm gonna go this way. Little pleasures. Right, this might be the last I ever see of you. Donny Station. So this is actually the beer that I necked at my Denby Dale run. When I got that 10 quid can and I had to absolutely chug it. The Don it's called. So well, the bike's not been nicked, so that's all right. You never know, do you? Nose is running like an outright. I did enjoy that bar. I can't believe that when were it? I went to see Inside Number 9 in London, West End. When were it? Like March or something. We spent an hour in a train station waiting for our train, thinking of what to do. I didn't realise that bar was like, I don't know, 10 yards away from where we were sat, which is just painful. Not sure if anyone's interested in beer or not, but this is Closet Brewing Lavender Pale 4.8. Absolutely banging. Scottish brewery, getting me this. Blackout Vice Tiramisu Stout, whiskey barrel aged, 13%. Jesus Christ.